All right, section 6.1, example 2. What we're going to do here is we are given an exponential function and they want us to evaluate that function for the given value of x. Now whenever they say evaluate a function, what they're looking for us to do is to take this value of x and substitute it in for x to find the value for y. So evaluate means to substitute any known values into that function so you can find a value for the y variable. So in this case, I've got y equals -2 times, so when you see -2 outside the parentheses there, that -2 is being multiplied by 5 to the x power. I'm going to put 3 in place of x, so it'll look like this. Y equals -2 times 5 to the third power. Okay, now raising something to the third power has to be first. We know order of operations, I have to do exponents before I'm allowed to multiply. Don't multiply the -2 times the 5 first, okay? And so what we're going to do here is we're going to raise 5 to the third power, which means 5 times 5 times 5. Let me write that on the side here. 5 times 5 is 25, times another 5 gives me 125. So this is going to be y equals -2 times 125. Now multiplying those together, -2 times 125 is -250. And there's the value of y. Okay? The implication of this is that if we were to graph this function, the function would have a point with an x value of 3 and a y value of -250. Okay? Your answer, however, is right here. The y value is -250. I just want to show you really quick. Actually, I'll do one more example and then I'll show you how to enter these expressions into your calculator. Okay. The second one is y equals 3 times 0.5 to the x power, but in place of x they want us to put 2. Well, once again, you cannot multiply first. Exponents come first. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, x is -2. Yikes. So 0.5 to the -2nd power. Well, what does it mean to raise 0.5 to a negative exponent? Well, what it means is 1 over 0.5 to the second. Okay, it basically tells us to take this base. Negative exponents are awkward. We can make those exponents positive by taking the reciprocal of the base. So 1 over 0.5 can then be raised to the second power. Now what does that mean? That means multiply what's in the parentheses by itself. Well, 1 to the second power, that's 1 times 1. That's pretty easy. That would just be 1. And 1/2 or 0.5 to the second power, that means 0.5 times 0.5, and that would be 0.25. So here's what we have. We have 3 times 1 over 0.25. Well, now in order of operations, we're usually taught to do what's in the parentheses first. So we can divide 1 by 0.25. Well, think about this 1 as $1, and this 0.25 is 25 cents. How many times does 25 cents go into $1? How many quarters are in $1? Well, that would be 4, wouldn't it? So 1 divided by 0.25 is equal to 4. And 3 times 4 would give us 12. So our y value in this case would be 12. And it means that the graph in this case would have a point where the x value is -2 and the y value is 12. Okay. Another way, an alternate way you could have thought about that 0.5 to the second power, let me write it down here real quick, is when we had to do 0.5 to the -2, you could change this decimal to a fraction. Hopefully we know that 0.5 is the same as saying 1/2. Okay, now remember, when you have negative exponents, we can make that exponent positive as long as we take the reciprocal of what's in the parentheses. Well, the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2/1, and 2/1 is simply 2. 2 to the second power would give us 4, the same way as we showed right there. So that's just another way of thinking about it. Before I go, let me quick grab my calculator. How would I put something like this? -2 times 5 to the third power. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the exact same calculator you have, but it has basically the same thing. I can take -2, hit the parentheses, just like you have on your calculator, times 5, close the parentheses. Now, how do I raise it to the third power? On your calculator, yours is over on the left side. Mine is right here. You have a caret key. That's for raising to an exponent. That will be to the third power. And I think we got -250 for an answer on this one. And sure enough, there it is. The other problem I think was 3 times 0.5, close parentheses, and then raise that to the -2nd power, hit the negative, and then 2. So caret and then -2. And I think we got 12 for this answer. And there it is. And we can verify our answers, okay? Always try to do things without a calculator first so that you get better at those things. Try to think about them so that you get better with your number skills and things like that. Okay, that's it for example 2. There's a couple of problems for you to try on the your turn section. Good luck.